Hey everybody, I'm Jelani.
And I'm Brooks.
And together we are Go Figure Reviews, and for today, we have the final figure that we're going to review for the Zabu Build A Figure wave. This is the Black Winter, the villain from Thor, written by Donny Cates. Donny Cates! It's a pretty awesome figure, and it's from a pretty awesome story. Of the previous two figures that we reviewed, I think I like this one. Of those three, this is the best of those three so far. But looking at the packaging, he looks good. He's reuse. He is from the Thor that we got previously. It's just a repaint with different hair and different effects there. But it shows the Marvel logo in the Black Winter Thor from Hasbro.
You forget it was Marvel.
That's right. But looking at this too, we got some words here. We're not gonna read them. You can pause that, and it shows the Build-A-Figure pieces. We've got, let's see, Black Winter is number 1, so he's the head.
He's the head of the beast.
That's right. And of course, we're looking at the other figures from the wave, and we're looking at that barcode. And on the sides, we got a good, decent picture of the Black Winter. And on the other side, the same thing. And we're just going to do a quick honorable mention to the Superior Iron Man. We did not review this one because it doesn't have a Build-A-Figure piece. There's no point. It is an Iron Man figure. It has a cool head.
He just from that crack story that sucked.
Yeah, that whatever that was. Didn't read it. Don't care. Showing it off. Look at the back. It's a figure we didn't review. But we're going to review this one. We're going to crack this bad boy open and see what's going on.
And here he is out of the packaging. And it looks pretty cool. Like, I do like the... he's got a little darkness about him.
Yeah.
You can tell he's a bad boy.
Yep.
And as far as extras go, not a whole lot. It's not a surprise at this point. But he does come with a pair of hands. One kind of reaching hand and a fisted hand. So, one pair of hands, I guess, is fine, whatever. But he also comes with a Mjolnir, of course. This one being black, which is cool.
Yeah, you can take that smoke
and he's got
off.
the little smoky effect.
Yeah, it's pretty
kind of
cool.
Stuck on there pretty good. I won't bother with it right now, but as far as the figure goes, he's got a pretty cool head. I like this swirling black hair. He's almost like a dark lino.
Yeah.
With that hair there. But his head, he's got a pretty good head.
Yeah, surprisingly for the hair.
I think it's because the hair is swept to the side, so it gives you a little more, makes him a little more.
And this character's only a panel.
Yeah.
In a Thor book, in the Donny Cates Thor book. So they nailed the pattern all together. I mean, it's a great figure. It's basic reuse for it.
Yeah.
So it's the same as the Thor figure that we did get.
I didn't get that one. But I remember the wave.
Mm-hmm.
But he is pretty much the same as that version of Thor, I think, in most articulation wise.
Yeah, he's single jointed elbows.
Yeah, single jointed elbows, which I don't know.
I think it's because he's big.
Yeah, it's because of the big. He's got those big old burly arms,
Yeah.
So you can kind of let it slide a little bit. But his midsection he's got pretty decent stuff there. No waist though.
Yeah.
I know he couldn't. That's pretty impressive though.
Yeah.
Not Jean-Claude, but
it doesn't. And that stuff doesn't hinder.
The Black Winter has been working out Jane Fonda's aerobic videos.
Yeah.
And as far as legs go, he's got the double jointed knees, which is nice.
Also pinless.
Oh yeah, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
And no boot, but he has your standard ankle. So he's pretty good. For a Thor figure, or I guess he's not Thor, but
yeah, he's basically Thor's foil.
Yeah, he's an evil Thor basically.
Yeah, he's like an over Omega level.
Yeah, like he's super powerful. But he's one of those villains that shows up to like because Thor's getting too big for his britches, I guess. And he's like, oh, we need something fucking even more powerful than Thor. What about this evil Thor? And I think this figure is pretty nice. Like, it's one of those ones that kind of came out of nowhere for me. Like really, that guy already? Because he's a relatively new character. But now that I see him, I'm kind of warming up to him a little bit.
All right, and here we have Black Winter next to his nemesis, the god of thunder and the power cosmic Thor from that Donny Cates run.
It's interesting too. Is the thing that I noticed was that the rune they use on Thor's chest plate. This is the same rune that they used in the Halloween movies for the Curse of Michael Myers.
Really, the Cult of Thorn.
Yep.
Oh wow!
Thor's been brought in back to the Cult of Thorn now.
Who knew? Or
he's got the power cosmic, the Odin Force, and the Michael Myers cult curse powers.
Yay! All together.
Overpowered, dude.
Yeah, OPAF. Yep, but they look good together. I really like the textures with them. I, of course, love the Hunan and Munin. Yeah. And I never knew the crow names, like ever. But yeah, it's pretty cool that you get those accessories. Black Winter doesn't really come with much. I mean, because he's just a panel, he looks really good though. I mean, his cape is awesome, and I like the fact that it's also translucent. You can see it in the background too. But yeah, it's pretty much the same figure except for the cape. Yeah, it's like the cape and the head are the only differences between these two. And nice paint jobs for both, too.
I don't know if I've mentioned this, but Thor is my favorite superhero.
Really?
So, yeah.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, true. And true story. And, like, these are most of the legends that I've accumulated over the years of him. Like, not a whole lot, but, I've managed to make get a few of them. And, on the furthest left, there's the first one, which is like it was the first wave of Legends, if I'm not mistaken.
From Toy Biz.
And with Cap, Iron Man, like Wolverine and Magneto.
I think so.
Yeah. But next to him was my fave for a while. He was the giant Build A Figure Giant Man Thor, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And he is one of his ankles is messed up, but
yeah, no one can keep a good ankle on that figure. It breaks.
Yeah,
it's just one of those things that happen. Man.
Yeah, so he's not good for a lot of flying poses now because of that, but he's still pretty awesome. But like the one to the right of him over here, 20th anniversary, that's my new man right there. He is very nice, and his hammer has like it has the enchantment written on it in English, and the Giant Man one is I think they use like runes or something, which is kind of cool, Yeah. It's cool. They're both cool in their own ways. And next to him is Jane Foster Thor, which was like one of my favorites because that's one of my favorite Thor runs was Jason Aaron's classic run, and a great story. And I love this version of Thor as well. She has her problems though, like the cape doesn't have like a clasp on it, so it pops out easily. There's like a peg in the back. So it can be kind of hard to move her sometimes, and the cape will just fall off. And she doesn't hold the hammer as well. I think a little bit of maybe hinge hands would have worked with her, but they don't make hinge hands anymore, I guess. But overall, not a bad collection of Thors, and Black Winter here looks like he's ready to try and take them all on.
All right, and here we have some Thor and Thor adjacent characters. We've got the Thor from Hasbro when they first came out. I can't remember what Build-A-Figure this came from. But this is a Thor. He comes with a hammer and an axe. I don't have either one right now. But then this is the Thor in the 2-pack with the Destroyer armor. And I like him a lot too.
Yeah, I like Bearded Thor.
Yeah, Bearded Thor is always cool.
Is he supposed to be Eric Masterson Thor?
No, not this one. There is a Thunderstrike, I think, but I don't know. I think this is.
Yeah, because Eric Masterson used to wear the helmet with the mask.
The mask on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so they could be. I don't know. Tell us in the comments if you know. And over here is, I know I'm leading with it, but this is my favorite Beta Ray Bill figure. Beta Ray Bill is one of my favorite Marvel characters of all time, but this is my favorite Marvel legend of all time. He's just so clean. I don't know what is about it. He does have the flaw of the waist. Everyone I've ever owned, the waist breaks apart. Kind of sucks. But I love this figure. He is tops for me because his mouth just opens like that, and he's just cool. I don't know. Something about this figure puts all other Marvel Legends to shame for me. Period. And then right here's the Hasbro version of Beta Ray Bill, and he comes with the bigger axe. This is a more modern look to him. This is the one that fights Thor in this story with Donny Cates. Donny Cates! And he has like his Stormbreaker breaks. A lot of things happen. It's
some high drama.
Yeah, some high drama. Yeah. And then behind him is one that we've reviewed before. This is the Marvel Select Beta Ray Bill. He's pretty cool. I like to move him out of the way to look at him too. But he's cool. Steven and I reviewed him, and we have a video, so check that out. One of my favorites. And Black Winter looks like he could take on all these guys. And since it's the power of the Thors, he'd probably lose.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess like 3 Beta Ray Bills and 2 Thors, they'd probably take him.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, and we have come to the end of this wave. It looks pretty good. I mean, like I said, it's not a bad setup. These are all the figures that we reviewed, minus, like I said, that Superior Iron Man. I mean, he's nice. He's all right.
Yeah, he's fine.
I mean, he's another Iron Man suit, and it's an evil Iron Man. You can put with evil stuff, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, it's an okay wave. You know, like I said, it's a mixed bag too.
Yeah.
So
I'd say it's a pretty solid wave.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the figures themselves are good.
Not bad. I mean, some of them show with improvements.
Yeah.
Like Icarus needed, some kind of blast effect. He needs eye beams too. He needs a different head with eye beams. That Red Widow definitely needs a cape. That's all she would need to make her awesome. And Cable, no notes. He's all right. Yeah, he's pretty good. Wolfsbane definitely needs more articulation in the legs, the hips,
just a little bit
drop down joints.
Yeah, to be perfect.
Yeah, she's not that great. And Kazar's fine.
Yeah.
As long as you have Zabu with Kazar, I mean, I'm cool with that. Yeah. That's pretty decent. And of course, this Black Winter's pretty awesome. Just wanted to show these off before we tell you what we think about this Black Winter Thor. All right, so all in all, I think it's a pretty good figure. I think it's fairly decent because it's clever use of a reused body. Looks very good with this Galactus, of course, fighting Thor in space or my room. So it's pretty good. So of course we get figure points out. Brooks, how many figure points would you give this Black Winter Thor from the Zabu Build A Figure wave?
Well, I'd give this one a 4. Like, he's a little better. Like, honestly, I didn't think much of him, because he's such a new character. Like, but I actually really did end up liking this figure a lot more than I thought. And out of the wave, he is one of the better ones, I think. At least out of the final 3 that we've reviewed lately. I think he's probably the one that's impressed me the most. Yeah,
and I'll give him a 4 too. He's the most decent of the last 3 that we've reviewed. I like the hammer. His wrist is a little weak, so he can't hold the hammer like all the time. Like it's kind of weird. But as far as like if you want him to fly, he can look up because of that hair. The hair is clean. I like the paint job. I like the reuse that they've done. I love that cape. There are a lot of things going on for that figure that I enjoy. So, yeah, if you see it, I would pick this up. But it's hard to find the Zabu wave. So, good luck. Happy hunting. It's been absolutely crazy nowadays. So, yeah, tell us what you think in the comments. What figure points you would give this figure, this Black Winter, from the Thor Donny Cates run. Yeah, leave a like, give a comment, share this with your friends, do all the fun stuff that we do. We're like I said, we're a little over 400 subscribers and we're still pushing forward. So thanks a lot for watching. And of course, get out there and go figure.